coach, I don't know when I said it before. I think this is my style. I always look who's coming, and for me, it's always different. When we play, for example, when we play against Chad, I might need some different players than I need against Germany because it's a different opponent. And for me, I always compare it like eating. There's some food. If I eat fufu, I use my hands, so I'll use a different tool. If I drink soup, I will use a spoon. So I'll always use that tool, which is for me and from my perspective the best efficient. And if I eat rice and meat, I will use a fork and a knife. So this is the same with the players. I'll look onto the opponent, what can harm them the most. And sometimes I need a tall striker, sometimes I need a fast striker. And so I always, this is my style, see what harms the opponent the most. And these are the players who play. So it's a flexible style. I can't say we are possession based. Surely, in the qualifiers, African qualifiers, we had a lot of games where we were the favorites, where we had a lot of possession, and it affords different players and different systems. Then you can see maybe we have one number 6 and we have on the 8 Kudos and Enes Noma. And if we played,
Hey, Charlie, if it today we are say Otto Addo, you know, be coach. Like I have seen people saying it. In fact, I've heard people saying it. I have read it online a couple of times that this our coach, you know, be coach. Like they have been saying, he is a trainer scout. And if today we are confirmed that. Because how can you tell me as a coach that you don't have any style of play? You don't have any philosophy. You don't have any tactics. Like that should be the basic thing for you as a coach. As a coach, your team should be known for a certain style of play. Your team should be known for a certain philosophy. Your team should be known for a certain tactics. And you are being asked about your tactics, and you are saying that you don't have any tactics. You approach a game based on your opponent tactics. So if your opponent too doesn't have a tactics, what are you going to use to approach the game? Like as a coach, this should be your basic thing. You should have a tactics. And what I know about football is that you enter into the field with your own tactics, and then you have two different tactics to approach. If you realize that your opponent tactics isn't working, that is how we play in football. You go in with your main tactics, and then aside your tactics, you have two other counter tactics that you use if you realize that your tactics is not working on the pitch within the first 20 to 30 minutes.